I think we're live.
We are.
Are we?
It does live, and it usually just takes a few seconds to kick in.
Jesus. All right, we are live. However, my channel doesn't show that we're live. Oh well, people will find us.
Well, hopefully, I tweeted about it.
Yes, that's all right. I'll tell you what, I haven't read anything since the last reading sprints I did.
That's what they're for.
Yep. So I've been reading the same book for a month. My sister bought a book and read it and has read more of a book in a day than I have in like a month. So I don't know how I feel about that because she's not a reader.
Yeah.
But well, she loves Karen and McManus's books, so she just bought the newest one. She's like, "This is great."
Well, I guess it helps that it's like a mystery because mysteries usually want to read to find out who did it.
100%. She was messaging me today. She's like, "It's like one of us is lying, but not." And I'm like, "That's because it's the same author, but okay."
Yeah.
But anyway, how was your Christmas?
Yeah, it was pretty chill. Went to my brother's for lunch, then went home and watched Teen Wolf because I'm watching it with my mom.
Nice. Has she figured out who's who yet, or? Because I know nothing about Teen Wolf, but I see your tweets about the predictions, and it's great.
Yeah, well, we just started season 4, but she's not very good at like picking up where the story's going to go at the end of every episode. I'll be like, so what do you think's happening? Like even in relationships, I'm like, okay, who do you think is going to end up with who? And she doesn't pick it up even though it's right in front of her.
That is amazing. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Yeah. I love that. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, for the first like season or like 2 seasons or something, she was convinced that Lydia was like the evil lizard thing when clearly Lydia wasn't.
The evil lizard thing.
Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it for people who haven't seen it.
I mean, I want to say that's weird, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the stuff that we watch, it's like, yeah, it's probably fun.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So what are you currently reading?
I'm still reading Before the Beginning by Anna Morgan. And it's been forever. I don't really remember what's going on. I'm hoping I'm nearly done. It's a contemporary. I don't know why I picked it up. It's a contemporary book. I don't enjoy contemporaries, so I don't know why I started reading it, but here we are. How about you?
Yeah. I am doing my reread of Last Sacrifice. Yes, I do have a whole nother set at my mom's house.
I totally respect that. That's amazing.
Yeah. The first book I read this year was Spirit Bound, which is book 5, and then this is book 6. So I'm starting and ending the year with Vampire Academy.
I kind of love that. We're getting a Vampire Academy TV show, aren't we?
Yes. Have you seen my 4 YouTube videos about it?
Yes, that's what made me think of it. That's what made me think about it. I was like, I think we're getting a TV show because I think Kat's talked about it a lot. Yeah. Yes, no, I must admit, I've never read the books. I've never watched the movie, but I would watch a TV show.
I can tell you the TV show is going to be quite different because they've already announced characters that don't exist in the book.
Sweet.
And I think it's going to be a multiple timeline thing because...
Oh, no, we're not good at multiple timelines.
Yeah, I think there's going to be 3 timelines, I think.
3, okay. Well, hi, Susie. Starting the Battle of Corin. I don't know that book.
It sounds like fantasy.
It absolutely sounds like a fantasy. Let's have a look. The Battle of Corin. Start typing into Google. What pops up is the Battle of Culloden. Not me watching tons of... It's a 2004 science fiction novel. Oh, it's in the Dune universe. Right. Okay. All right. I've caught up. It's the 3rd book in the Legends of Dune prequel trilogy, which takes place over 10,000 years before the events of Dune. Damn.
So The other day I saw a TikTok and someone was like, Australians say June like June. And I never heard it before, but just then I swear to God you said June instead of June.
I know. I've been saying June the whole time and Dad's been yelling at me. He's like, no, it's June. And I'm like, but it sounds like I can't say like with a D, it's a J. So I usually just say June. Hi Mary, how you going? I didn't know there was going to be a TV series. I have to let my best friend know because she loves the book series. Yeah, apparently there's a TV series. Check out Kat's YouTube because she will be covering it from start to finish.
Yeah, also tell her to prepare herself for a short head Dimitri. Because the guy, he has like shoulder length hair in the books, and it's
oh wait, have they announced casting already? Did I miss that?
Jenna, I'm going to need you to head to youtube.com/SouthernHemisphere.
Look, did I at least get credit for knowing there was a TV series coming?
I mean, you know all about the cast and how they've been filming and everything if you watch my video.
They've been filming? Okay, clearly I need to catch up.
They're like halfway done filming.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay.
because I saw a picture. I saw a picture of him with his stunt double, and they were wearing the exact same thing and had the exact same short haircut. So
he's not meant to have short hair.
He's meant to have shoulder length hair, which was like crucial because long-haired book character guys, yes. And then I am a fan of the long hair. Do you know what's really funny? You type in Vampire Academy TV show and look what pops up under trailers and clips. I'm a trailer.
That's the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, well, three of my Vampire Academy videos are my top 3, like in the last 48 hours, consistently.
That's amazing. Okay, so it's adapted for Peacock. So hopefully we get it on Stan.
Maybe, but I've also seen there's been a Peacock show going to Netflix in Australia. So,
which show?
I don't remember. I just remember it's
because most of them have been going to. Most of them have definitely been going to. Oh no! You know what? No, I do. Yes, I did know there was cast. Yes, I saw that on your. Now I don't recognize a single name though.
Yeah, the girl playing Rose, the main girl, she is Australian. She was also in Mortal Kombat. And the only person I actually know is J. August Richards, who was in Angel and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, I literally do not recognize a single... Oh, wait. No, I thought I recognized someone. I did recognize someone. I recognized this person, Mia McKenna Bruce.
Oh, yes, she was in Witcher.
Witcher, yeah, because I was looking at her face and I'm like, she looks so familiar. It's because she was in Witcher. All right, there you go. That's a thing. Anyway, so Vampire Academy is getting a TV series. Kat's really excited about it.
Yeah.
Although I feel like apprehensive might be a better word.
Yeah, though I'm getting to the point where, like, if my videos are coming up when you type it in on YouTube, like, they should just start sending me PR packages when the show comes out. Because
literally.
Yes, you're welcome.
That is funny, the first thing I see. But yeah, anyway, I suppose we should do some reading sprints.
Yeah.
What do we think? 20 minutes, is that a good time for people?
Yeah, I'm down for 20.
I can't really concentrate for more than 20 minutes. I feel like 20 minutes is a good time. All right, let me see if I can do this. And if we time it right, we'll have been live 10 minutes, and then we can do, hey, look when we go. We can chat for an additional 50 seconds.
Cool.
Susie says sure. Yeah. Sweet. All right. I know what to talk about for 50 seconds, but now we've got 40.
Yeah. What's the ad for? Australia's making positive energy.
Yeah. Just gonna, there we go. No ad now. Stop seeing this ad because I'm not interested. There we go. Sorted. I think, if I remember correctly, this makes a horrifically loud beep. So I'm so sorry. It's going to blow out your eardrums, but at least you will know to stop reading.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to hit the start button. See you all back here 20 minutes for reading updates.
Cool. That was certainly an interesting noise.
I told you it was loud.
It wasn't that loud. It was just
different.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's a different noise. It's different. Hi, Tracy. Be reading You and Me on Vacation in the Next Sprint. Again, another book I've not heard of, but that doesn't surprise me anymore. I haven't heard of most books.
Yep, I'm going to say that is contemporary and romance.
Let's look it up. Let's find out. Well, what I have discovered is I remember nothing of this book. Literally nothing. I was like, who are these people? Why do I care? The real question, because it's in first person, so the real question, I was like, what the hell is the name of the guy whose point of view I'm currently reading from?
Yeah, were you catching up through that?
On who everybody was?
Yeah.
Sort of. Things were starting to come back to me. Things were definitely starting to come back. Okay, You and Me on Vacation definitely looks like...
Yeah, yes. Says kind of rom-com.
Kind of rom-com, I think. It's Emily Henry. Yes, I've got it here. And the logline is literally, TikTok made me buy it. The #1 best-selling laugh-out-loud love story you want to escape with this summer.
Yeah.
Pharaoh?
Yeah, I read next to nothing in that because my mum decided that now was the time for dinner. So I went and scoffed down food and then came back.
Amazing. See, this is why I like being on my own now, because I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, it is good in the fact that I haven't cooked in like 3 weeks. It's great.
I mean, yeah, that is a really good feeling, not having to cook. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I totally get that. I also, after I muted the mic and put the timer on, I realized there was no music playing, so absolutely was listening to The Witcher Season 2 soundtrack. I couldn't help it. It's just, I need to find where I put all my bookmarks because I'm sick of using this. But I can't remember. I packed them in a box, but I don't know which box it was.
You'll just uncover it one day and be like, oh, there.
Literally. So I've been looking for my bookmarks. I found the little mug that my bookmarks were in. I just haven't found the bookmarks themselves. I'm like, where are they? It's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah. Mine is a YA Chronicles one from the Apple War box.
I see.
Yeah. And it actually matches the book. They're both green.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I probably... Well, this is Data Books. I probably got this from a YA Circle event at some point. It must have been ages ago, though. Because of the books that's on it. The books that's on it is The Changeover, King's Cage, Contagion, Frostblood, Caraval, and Strange the Dreamer. So it must have been ages ago.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since those books came out.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm still not used to the heat.
I mean, it's not been that hot.
But coming from Melbourne, where we didn't get spring.
That's
and
true.
Then apparently on New Year's, it's going to be like 36 here.
Yeah, no, there's some 40-degree days coming up this week.
Yeah.
So we've got, what do we got? Oh, no, sorry, they've changed it. Some 39-degree days. It's still going to be gross. So we got 31, 35, 37, 39, 39, 37, 32. I have dozens of bookmarks and never use them. See, I'm a real bookmark girl. I love collecting bookmarks and I love using bookmarks. So not having my bookmarks and not knowing where they are is I don't like it at all. It makes me really uncomfortable that I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I do like the same. As Tracy, I collect them and then I put them in a box and then I use the same one until it's unusable anymore.
No, I use a different bookmark for every book that I read. I try to match up the bookmark to the book. It's a bit lame, but it's what I do. So I'm so mad I don't have them. I'm like, where are they? I'll need to find them, but I can't even get past because I had heaps of boxes behind me and now they're next to me, but there's no room between the boxes and the wardrobe. So I just need to deal. I just put my books face down. I can't do that. No, it's a bookmark or it's nothing.
Yeah. Especially if it's like, this is a big book. I don't think it would sit very well.
And also, like, hardcover books, I feel like that just ruins the spine. Like, yeah, I don't know. I got out a second book because I was feeling ambitious that I might finish this one. I'm less ambitious now, but I've only got 75-ish pages to go.
Okay, not bad. Just got to remember who everyone is.
The only one I remembered was Sierra because I'm positive she's a siren. I'm absolutely positive. It's not confirmed, but just from some stuff she says, and she's super shifty. So I'm like, she's a siren. She literally, the basic premise of this book is it's set during schoolies. So there's these 4 kids who've just graduated from high school and are about to, like, they're going to schoolies, and they get there and they're at this house party and they're not really enjoying themselves. And then this random girl with silver hair just shows up and is like, hey, do you want to get on my boat and come to a deserted island that we're actually not allowed to be on because it's a national park and camp there? And these 4 kids are like, yeah, sounds great. So the whole book has been them on this island with this random girl they met who is real creepy.
Yeah, I mean, I never went to my schoolies, but it sounds like the type of decision schoolies would make.
Literally. I didn't go to schoolies either, but as soon as they were like, yeah, we'll go, I just went, yep, checks out.
Yep.
Sounds about right, but yeah. Oh, I really want to keep going. All I care about is finding out if she's a siren. It's literally like, I just want to know.
As long as that's something to keep you going.
Yeah, I also think this might be an Aussie book. Yes.
It has to be because schoolies.
Yes. Also, it's the Anna Morgan. It's the author of All That Impossible Space, which I never read.
Neither did I.
But
I was just nodding.
Yeah, this is an arc, so I must have gotten it again at Y Circle.
Yeah.
But who knows? Oh, should we do another sprint?
Yeah, let's go. Maybe I'll actually get some reading done this time.
Fingers crossed. Does anyone have a preference for how long we want to read for?
Can do another 20.
I can do another 20. 20 is a good time.
Yeah.
I, again, apologize in advance for the noise that the timer makes. It's not one you would expect. It just kind of occurs. So, all right, we can do another 20. And hopefully in that time, I can read 75 pages and finally be done with this book.
Just speed read it.
Susie suggests 30 minutes and Tracy says I'm happy with whatever. Well, we can do 30 minutes. I'm all right with that. 30-minute sprint sounds good.
We're going to be here anyway, so.
Literally. All right, don't mind me. I'm just going to eat 30 minutes. Oh, look, we can change the sounds. Do we want to change it from a xylophone? Should we change it to something else? We have bells, birds, childhood, classic, cuckoo, flute, glow, guitar, happy, harp, music box, paradise island, piano, pipe, pizzicato? Okay. Rooster, savannah, school, twinkle, wind chimes, and xylophone.
I would say one of the ones that we have no idea what the sound will be.
So, childhood or savannah?
Yeah.
Let's do childhood. Oh, here you go.
Oh.
It's kind of lame. Can you turn it down? Stop. I don't know. That's it. We're having savannah. That's so what we're doing. That's amazing. Paradise Island. We'll do Paradise Island for the next one, but savannah sounds good. It's got like a nice beat to it.
And then
Alrighty.
just be reading a part of the book that absolutely does not go with that music, and it's always like,
and all of a sudden, we're like, oh, music. All right, I will hit start, and everyone read as much as you like, and then get excited for Savannah's sound coming up. Oh dear.
okay.
That's still hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'm so annoyed. I have 4 pages left.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. I know. 4 pages left, and I'm annoyed by the book. Very annoyed, because it was like I picked the ending within maybe the first chapter of the book. So annoying. Oops, wrong one. There we go.
But at least you have the satisfaction of knowing you were right.
Yeah, but they made it so obvious. Literally within like the first, I don't know, couple chapters, they were just like, hey, this is the answer. I'm like, that's so... I hate people. Tracy says she read 6%. That's amazing. Definitely didn't keep track, but I'm guessing I read approximately 70 pages if I've only got 4 or 5 left. Susie read 16 pages.
Good work. I have no idea what I read. I'm up to page 80 total now, and I was only on chapter 2. So
you're doing good. Definitely doing good.
Yep.
I definitely was skimming towards the end of it because I was so annoyed. These characters are all... I just wanted to shake all of them. They're so irritating.
That probably seems on brand for schoolies.
So on brand for schoolies. Lala read 13%. Look at everybody go. I'm so impressed. But yeah, I literally just wanted to shake all of them because it took them until the very last day to be like, oh, there's something a bit strange about the fact this random chick just brought us out to this island. People. I also found out I gave myself a paper cut, so that's fun. Love that. Love that for me. So you're thinking you'll read the Bloodline series after you finish book 6 in Vampire Academy, or?
So I don't have another copy of the Bloodline series here.
Sadness.
Yeah, at some point this year I will probably reread Bloodlines, and then I have my traveling book copy with notes from a whole bunch of people in it that I still haven't read. So I'm going to read that version.
Amazing. I love that. Well, I forgot, but earlier this week on Christmas Day, I read part 1 and 2 of A Very Madoran Caldoris from Lynette Noni, the 2 little... Yeah, I reread part 1 because I knew part 2 was coming out. And then reading part 2, I was sitting there and I was like, this is who she saw. She saw this person. This is the only thing that makes sense. And then I was right, and I was very impressed with myself. But I liked the way part 2 ended. It was very like final.
Yeah.
It worked out. I think it worked out quite well. I was just excited to read something, but it wasn't hard because they were very short, like 60 pages or something.
Yeah.
So,
but like, good that you read something and so quickly.
I was very happy about it. I'm excited to finish this book for sure. And I do think the Steel Tide will be a reread, but I really like this series. So
rereads are good. This is my comforting read for the games. Bookmark.
Oh my god, I found a bookmark. Okay.
So you were rereading that at some point, or?
At some point I must have been, and there's my Stranger Things bookmark. That is hilarious. That's really funny. I was not expecting that.
So look, you've begun finding them now.
No, it's good. It's good. It's a good time. I think this was for reading a book set on or around a body of water.
Yep.
This island. And then honestly, not that I'm going to finish this in 5 days, but this is also going to cover read a book on or around a body of water because pirates.
Yeah.
So yeah. I do think I'm going to have to start 2022 off with rereads. I couldn't finish I did not read anywhere near as many books this year. I normally can average around 52, and this year I read, I think, 14.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my goal was 35, and I think this is my 29th. So.
I just feel like 2021 was a bad year. So
yeah,
hopefully 2022 will be kinder for me on reading.
Just kinder overall would be nice.
Yeah, but I feel like that's being a bit too ambitious. So I'm just going to ask for it to be kinder for me in one area, and that one area is reading. I feel like we can't ask too much of it, you know? I feel like asking too much is just asking for trouble. That's all right. It's only 8:15. We'll do another sprint. I don't know how long we'll go for. I don't have any plans. I'm off work for 2 weeks, so my totals have gone down steadily over the last few years. Yeah, Tracy, I feel that. I think I've been averaging 52 books since I started my booktube channel. I've been averaging 52 a year, but then this year was a big struggle. Didn't reach my reading goal this year either. I mean, technically I did, because I just lowered my Goodreads reading challenge to be the amount of books I have read, because I refused to have it say that I didn't complete the challenge. I'm that kind of person. But, you know, I just like that it lets you change it all the way up until the 31st. It's like, yeah, change it all you want. So I absolutely changed it to make sure that I would get the little completed sticker.
I have more non-completed ones than I do completed stickers, so I mean, it would be like off-brand to reach my reading goal.
Yeah, it'd be off-brand if I didn't. That's why I literally was like, no, I have to change it. Actually, now, because of the 2 Madoran Chronicles short books, I've actually technically surpassed my reading goal. I might just keep changing it now so that it's like the same number. So I changed it from 52 down to 26, down to 12, and now apparently I have read 14 books. So I'll up it to 15 books, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of like circling back to on brand, I have to show you and everyone else watching what my friend got me for Christmas.
Okay, I feel like this is going to be amazing. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Okay, so she got me 3 things. First off, this is the wrapping paper.
Amazing.
Yeah. Then she got me a bowl, which I'm not entirely too sure if I'm going to bring back with me, because it will break.
Absolutely, it will break.
Oh
my goodness.
Which it matches my drink bottle.
I love it. I don't know what I love more, the fact it's Star Wars or how big it is.
It's so big.
It's so large.
Fits 4 packet of instant noodles.
That's very specific.
The chopsticks fell out.
That is an amazing bowl.
She got me a notebook. Can you read it?
Amazing.
And then she got me a pillowcase. Can you see who they are?
It's the Lokis! Oh my god! That's amazing.
Yeah, and we've even got we got Mobius in the middle there as well.
I love it. I love it so much.
I opened it and I was like, this is the most on-brand Christmas gift I've ever gotten.
That is amazing. See, all of my Christmas gifts this year were like house things.
Yeah.
It's just OMG best presents ever. Yes. How good.
Yeah, she's also the friend that a few years ago got me a welcome mat for my apartment that says Avengers Assemble here.
Amazing. I actually got 2 doormats for Christmas. I got one that says Hakuna Matata and is Timon, Simba, and Pumbaa like walking along. And then I got another one that is Baby Yoda that just says the child lives here. And I was like, yes, I've got one at my back door because I don't use my front door. So I've got one at my back door and one in front of my shed. So I was going to put one in front of my front door, but I feel like I live in a bit of a sketchy neighborhood and I don't want it stolen. So back door and shed it is. But it does make me happy every time I walk out into my backyard. I'm like, yes, I'm a nerd. Yeah. Love it. But literally all of my presents were some form of house themed thing, including like these bookshelves were a Christmas present and they're amazing. I just want to be able to start putting things on them.
Yeah, you've got time now that you're off work, so you just open up all the random boxes.
Well, it's not that. It's like some of them will have to be the ones out in the living room because they're on slate will have to be anchored to the wall before I can start using them. And these ones need the little wedges under. It's a whole thing. And literally everybody but me went away between Christmas and New Year. So it's just me chilling here like, this is fine. Well, although these ones are pretty solid. So
yeah, at least you'll know you'll be able to be home. If they've gone away, who knows if they'll get back?
Well, no, they're all still in the state, so they'll be fine. No one left the state. No one felt confident enough to leave the state.
Is that
I really don't blame them. Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I love that. Spot the nerds.
Okay, so the only glasses that I moved in with were 6 Avengers glasses and 2 Star Wars glasses. And then I also have I have a pizza cutter that is in the shape of the USS Enterprise. It's amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, another one of my friends was she was like given as like a free gift or something, a set of like Avengers glasses. And she was like, yeah, you can have them. And I'm like, I can't fly back with them. They're glass.
Literally. I mean, I managed to fly from America to Australia on many, many different flights with a bunch of shot glasses and they didn't break.
Yeah.
You can do it. You just have to wrap them real carefully and pack them properly. I mean, all of mine were like packed in between. So I don't even know how I did it now. And only one of the books got damaged because I had a bunch of books in my suitcase as well because I'd kept buying books. And by the time I was ready to come home, I was like, oh, these aren't going to fit in my backpack. And it was only one of them that ended up being damaged. So that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, the bowl could be tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, pack it in your carry-on.
Yeah, it'd have to.
Just have this bowl, and it'll go through the security scanner, and people will be like, "Is that a bowl?" Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm planning on eating some noodles on the plane. Is there a problem with that?
Yeah. Instead of them handing me like one of the paper cups with my tea in it, I'll just hand over the bowl.
It was like, can I just have it in here? Thanks. Amazing. Hilarious. Oh, goodness me. How do we feel? 8:24. Do we feel like another sprint? Because I feel like I'm probably going to finish this book within a minute.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't being too ambitious. I knew I'd need a second. Oh, dear. It's kind of funny in a way. Well, what are we thinking time-wise? I know we're going to do... Hello, camera. Feel free to focus on my face. No.
Okay, so it's almost 8:30.
Yep. Oh, sorry. There you go. I was just trying to de-unfocus me. It's okay. This particular webcam, it does it all the time. I'll be streaming on Twitch, look over, and I'm like, wow, you can't actually see my face. I'm that blurry. So it's fun. But yeah, it's 8:30. So what do we feel? What do we feel like?
Are we wrapping up at 9?
I mean, sort of depends on how I feel. Like I said, I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow, so I'm sort of like keen to keep going. So it depends on what people feel like.
Maybe we meet in the middle of our last ones and do a 25-minute.
We can do a 25-minute and we'll pop Paradise Island on as our time. Oh, no, wrong way. Sorry. Let's have a look at Paradise Island. That's amazing.
Oh, yes.
That was amazing. Oh my God, I loved it. Tracy asks, are you both in Adelaide? Yes.
Yeah.
For once, Kat and I are in the same state. It's a great feeling.
Ironically, we're like 15 minutes away from each other.
We are probably closer now.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. We're actually probably closer because this morning, you know how you were always complaining about the airport near your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning I heard the plane and I was like, my God, no wonder Kat had a bad time growing up here.
Well, now I'm very sure that, sketchy area. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you get it. You understand? Yes, yeah. There is a reason why that mat is not out the front door. It would get nicked. But yeah, I actually think we're closer than we were before, which is hilarious. Yeah. We grew up about 15 minutes away from each other and didn't know until Kat moved to Melbourne.
Yep.
It's so funny. Alrighty. 25 minutes. Finish a book.
Oh, Helen.
Hello, Helen. Morning.
Yeah, we're about to start reading.
Grab a book. Come join us. Alrighty. Let's get it started. Hold on. Wait. There we go. I promise I know what I'm doing. Alrighty. Have fun reading, everyone, and we'll see you in 25 minutes.
that definitely was not the music did not go with what was happening there.
Literally not at all. But I moved on to a new book, so that's exciting.
I read 26 pages.
Nice. I read the last 4 of this one, and oh my god, this book. Oof. Now I never have to read it again, which is good. And then I read 30 pages of this book. So
good work.
Doing well. Tracy read another 6%. Nice
Good
work.
work.
Nice work. I mean, this book's not going to be hard to read. It's a reread. And I forgot how much I loved this series. Like, it's so good. Oh, so good. Here's a debate for you. Who keeps the dust jacket on when you're reading hardcovers and who takes it off?
Never leave it on. You ruin it.
Literally. Okay, good. Mary read 22 pages. Nice.
What?
Nice. Yeah. I want to finally finish this series. Like, the 3rd book came out and I was so ridiculously excited for it. I bought it immediately. You think I've read it?
Yeah, mood.
I reread Seafire earlier this year. Not so long ago that I can't remember what happened, but still tired. I've only read once and it was a long time ago. So I remember like bits and pieces from it, but I don't remember how it ends.
Well, then you'll have a surprise, which is good.
Yeah. Knowing this series, though, it ended on a cliffhanger that made me just be like, ah.
But now you have book 3, so not so much of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm ready to find out how it ends. Not sure how many I read, about 10 pages, I think. 10 pages is a good time. We like 10 pages. I've been wanting to get into like adult fantasy recently. Can 1,000% blame The Witcher for this. But like I can barely handle reading a YA book at the moment. I don't really know how I would go trying to read an adult fiction.
Yeah. You need like easy adult fiction if that exists.
I don't think it does. Which kind of sucks, but you know, what can you do about it, I suppose?
Yeah.
The sad part is like, I don't know if I'll keep reading now. Because I've started and I want to continue. But knowing me, I'll not read and I'll watch TV when I go to bed instead, which is bad and you shouldn't do it, but I do it anyway. There's just too many shows to watch.
Yeah.
Too many shows to catch up on.
It's when I get my watching done. It's right before bed.
Exactly. Me too. I've had the entire Witcher series for about 3 years and not read any yet. I mean, mood. Absolute mood. I've read The Last Wish and that's all. And I loved it. I really loved it. But I was actually talking about this with a friend because he also owns the Witcher books and hasn't read them. And we were talking about it and we were like, we think we enjoy learning the story through the TV show too much to read the books and like get ahead of them. So I think this is going to be one of those situations where I will absolutely 100% read the books, but it won't be until the series finishes and I need more content, and then I'll go and read the books to like figure out what I've missed out on. But interestingly enough, like I already know there are things that they changed in the series purely because I've played the 3rd game, and like there's a particular character that they changed completely in season 2 because I knew the character as someone very different in the game, and I was shocked when the thing that happened to them happened because I was like, oh, that's very different from how I know you in the game. That's weird, because the game is set after the book series. Was not expecting it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Can you allude to who the person was? I've seen season 2, but know next to nothing about the game.
Yeah, it was one of the witches.
Okay.
The Witcher. Oh, is it episode 2 they get to Cameron? The Witcher that a thing happens to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
A thing happens.
I watched some of the behind the scenes thing, and it sounded like they had changed things up.
Oh yeah, they did. They really did. They really, really did. Because that particular person, like if I remember correctly, that particular person, because in the game, there's a battle at Kaer Morhen that you get to participate in, and a lot of witches like help you out in that battle, including that person. So I was a bit like, this is weird. I'll take it, but this is weird. But I still liked it. God, I loved season 2. It was so good.
Yeah, I was kind of sad though. I wanted more of our main 3 together, and I thought they would meet earlier in the season.
No, I'm not even a little bit surprised because Yen is not in that book.
Yeah.
The book that season is based on, Yennefer's not in. So I was unsurprised at all about how that all happened. I think the next season will be quite interesting because the next season is the showrunner's favorite book.
Okay.
So she's going to work her tushy off to make sure it is the best because it's her favorite book. I'm like, I love that. I love when people are so passionate about the source material that they will do anything to make it right. Like, love that so much. And there's a lot of people involved in that production who are obsessed with the Witcher books. So which makes me happy.
Hoping for less than a 2-year wait for the next season.
Well, they've finished up in the writer's room for season 3 already. The scripts are done. Yeah,
well, the scripts being done for season 2 wasn't the problem. It was the starting and stopping of filming.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen this time, though.
Hopefully.
I'd be very surprised if it happened because I know productions are still shutting down, but only for a couple days at a time. Nothing like what happened last year. But yes, I actually didn't realize it had been 2 years because I played the game in between the two. So I still had like a full year worth of content. But yeah, I didn't realize it had literally been 2 years. Almost to the day. It was 2 years almost to the day that they dropped season 2. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Cool. I watch it. It's almost a Christmas show for me now because I come home for Christmas and watch it.
Literally. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was well worth the 2-year wait. Like, it was worth it. But I don't want another 2-year wait. And considering how old Ciri is supposed to be, I mean, at least Freya is sort of at the age now because she's 19 now, I think. So she's at the age where using makeup and wardrobe, then they're going to be able to keep her looking the same.
Yeah.
It's not like, because I know originally they were looking to hire someone who was like 14 because that's how old Ciri's supposed to be. That would have been a real struggle for the 2-year gap. So they're actually quite lucky that they went with Freya in the first place because they were like, no. But she was the one who put her foot down about the eyebrows. She was like, if we're gonna potentially go for 7 seasons, I can't be bleaching my eyebrows every time. I was like, I get that. Yeah. She looks better without bleached eyebrows anyway.
Yeah.
She looks so much better. But it's just funny that that's where she put her foot down. She was like, nah, I'll do everything else, just not that. Please no. I guess feels makes sense, but
yeah.
Well, all right. I reckon I have maybe 1 sprint left in me.
Yeah. Can we make it a shorter one though? Because I actually do have to go to the middle of nowhere tomorrow because that's where my friend decided to live.
Amazing. I love that. That's great. What are you going to do? You reckon a short 15-minute sprint?
Yeah.
Or do you want shorter? I can do shorter.
I mean, 15's good.
15's chill? Yeah, I reckon I've got 1 left in me. And then I'm out, which will be good. All right. Is everyone ready? 15 minutes. Let's find out how much trouble Caledonia can get herself into in 15 minutes. Alrighty.
Cool.
I truly think that is my favorite music of all time. That is the best alarm. I love that.
Now you just got to record it, make sure it's on your phone so you can wake up to it every morning.
Absolutely. I loved it. I loved it. Well, I made it to where I found the bookmark. How good. How good. Tracy read 4%. Nice work. And says, thanks for the sprints. No worries. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna head
I love
off
that
now,
I love that I got to read so much of like this book. And it just makes me so happy. Like none of the content is meant to be particularly happy. Like it's like they're in a very dire situation. But like I know
nothing less.
Yeah, I know it how it all ends up and it just makes me happy.
Amazing. Susie got 10 pages. Well done. Maria says, didn't get through as much that time. No, that's not a problem. You still read.
It was a shorter one.
It was a shorter one. You still read something. So I say that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But I am definitely going to go watch that. And has anyone watched Don't Look Up on Netflix? Because I think I'm going to go watch that. It's got like a very good cast. So I have high hopes. But I feel like because I have high hopes, it's going to be terrible.
Oh. Maybe just change your expectations now. Go in with terribly low hopes.
Well, I do think it's going to be a bad movie. Like, just because it's got a good cast does not mean it's actually going to be a good film. Like, Netflix traditionally just don't make good movies. So I'm feeling like it's not going to be a good time. But anyway, we'll see. But I hope everyone enjoyed reading sprints tonight. It was a lot of fun. Went better than the Twitch reading sprints thing. If I'm going to do more, it'll be on YouTube. Because YouTube just seems simpler.
It's easier for people to find as well and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But thanks for the sprints tonight. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad we did. Good luck, everyone, for the rest of the Christmas Hemisphere games. I don't know if there are any more reading sprints happening between now and the end of the month. I don't think there are. I think this was it. But good luck, everyone, with reading your books and finishing prompts. Let the best team win.
So South,
absolutely. We obviously, if you're in the Discord, you would know that if you've told us which hemisphere you are a part of, we assigned you a role and you will have access to either the Southern or the Northern Hemisphere chat. The Southern Hemisphere was like, hey.
Popped in just for that.
Oh, look, it's Kat. Rude. Yeah. Hey, we may or may not have been talking about you in the Southern Hemisphere chat. You just don't know. Although you're a host, so you actually have access to both chats. So you absolutely know we were talking about you in that chat. I'm not even surprised. Northern, yay. I think it's going to be close. I actually think it's going to be a lot closer than it was last year. Last year, North won by like a landslide. But I think this year it's going to be a much closer competition.
Yeah, we had Grace and Paige, so
we really did. Yeah, they've really carried the team, I think. Yeah. But thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of the month and that your reading goes really well. Hopefully you can all finish your reading goals for the year and set up some new ones for 2022. Yes. And I don't really have anything else to say. So, Kat?
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Have a good New Year.
That's about it. Have a good New Year. Enjoy and stay random. Bye.